guys, it's Savannah, the owner of Lemon and Love Cleaning Club, and I am going to show y'all how to clean an oven and a stove. You need the oven cleaner first and foremost. As soon as you get to the house, the first thing you're checking on a deep clean is the inside of the oven to see how bad it is. And you're going to go ahead and spray it so it can be sitting. And then I also use this if it's a stovetop, a gas stovetop with these grates. I always like to spray a little bit over here depending on how dirty the oven is. And then you're going to close it and let it sit. Before we start this video, I do want to say I have already cleaned the oven, but before you even get started on cleaning the oven, you're going to check the oven out and take pictures of any scratches, any damages you find to the oven. You're going to snap a picture of it. You're going to look inside. If there are any scratches, you'll take a picture, make sure to send it to management, and then you're going to begin cleaning. We always want to do a thorough check before we start cleaning anything to ensure the clients that we have not damaged their appliances. And that goes for showers, the whole house. You're going to make sure you check it before you start cleaning, send pictures, and then you begin cleaning. You will need a roll of paper towels, you'll need oven cleaner, the stainless steel Scrubby, Dawn dish soap, Barkeeper's Friend, all-purpose, and glass cleaner. These two you're going to save for when you are finished scrubbing, and these you're about to use. All right, so we cleaned this oven out pretty recently, and so it's not terrible, but here's the before. And all I have on here right now is oven cleaner. I sprayed that on and let it sit, and then I squirted some Barkeeper's Friend in here. So we're first going to just focus on the glass. We're going to scrub this with our stainless steel, and remember, use these with caution. They will scratch people's houses. So these are only to be used on ovens and on glass shower doors. And I will scrub the glass, and then I'm going to scrub around the edges. And then while these are still in the oven, you're going to scrub them inside. They don't have to be perfect. You will not be able to get all of this black up, but you will scrub them the best that you can. You only scrub these in the oven. You don't take them out, put them in the sink and scrub them, because it will splatter. So you keep these in the oven while you scrub them. And when you're done scrubbing them, you pull them out, lay them here, or lay them in the sink to rinse them. All right, now that I scrubbed the crates and the oven door, we're gonna move our way inside. I just rinsed this out. You can rinse this as needed, and you're gonna scrub. You're gonna scrub the bottom, then you're gonna move on to the sides, the back, and then you always wanna make sure you get in here. All right, so I scrubbed the bottom right now, and now we're gonna start on the sides, and I just wet my stainless steel scrub thing and put some more Dawn dish soap, and you're just gonna get all of these creases and go all the way back, and you're gonna do that all the way down on both sides, and then we'll start on the back. All right, I have scrubbed the entire oven, the door, and around the sides of the door, inside the oven, both sides, and the back wall. I put my racks in the sink, and then you're gonna rinse these off, avoiding splattering black all over the walls. Look around and make sure you didn't splatter. If you do, take a rag and wipe that up. And then we're gonna move on to wiping this out with paper towels. Okay, so you're gonna take 2 to 3 paper towels, and you're just gonna begin wiping the sides. And throw it in the trash. have wiped out all of the black residue from inside the oven, I'm going to take our all-purpose cleaner and you're going to spray this down along with these sides where that dust gathers. You're going to make sure you spray those down so you can get it, because if you don't spray out and wipe this oven cleaner out completely, when our client goes and turns on her oven, she's going to smell a chemical smell. And so we make sure we spray it out with our all-purpose cleaner 2 to 3 times and wipe it out with paper towels. Okay, so I have scrubbed it with the oven cleaner and the stainless steel, wiped out the brown nasty residue that's left over, and we have sprayed it 2 times with the all-purpose cleaner and wiped them out with paper towels. And now we're going to focus along the edges and making sure we get all of this dust, all of this dirt that's stuck down here. After everything is scrubbed out, you'll take your glass cleaner, you will shine the glass. Okay, the inside of the oven is finished. You are going to check this right here. So you'll spray it with your all-purpose cleaner, and then you're going to take a paper towel. If you see any black specks, you can go back with your stainless steel to get those up. And then wipe with a paper towel. All right, so we're gonna focus on the stovetop now. We sprayed it down with some oven cleaner. Now we're gonna take these and put these in the sink. All right, so now that everything is removed, you're gonna take a sponge, wet it, some Dawn, and then you'll begin scrubbing the entire oven with the soft side of the sponge, because this will scratch oven tops. So the soft side, and you will scrub all around. Don't even worry about all the food, because you're going to wipe it out with a paper towel. You'll do the inside of these, those, and we're going to do the tops of this, because a lot of times ovens have grease all over them, and this Dawn will really do good at getting that up. You have your grates in the sink. You're going to take a scrub brush with some Dawn, and you're going to begin scrubbing the grates, making sure to get in between all of the crevices and also underneath. You can also use the soft side of the sponge. Set on a paper towel to dry, and then you'll return them back to the oven top. While these are drying, since this is a black stove top, I will use some glass cleaner, spray the tops and all the surfaces down with the glass cleaner, wipe up with a paper towel, If it was a stainless steel stovetop, then we would use stainless steel cleaner. Okay, so now that the stovetop is finished and inside of the oven is finished, we're gonna clean the front of the oven. And before you wipe down the front of the oven, if they have these grates, you can take one of these skinny brushes. You can get it a little wet and just scrub those out. You'll take a paper towel. You'll really have to get in the grooves. What I like to do first is check to see if I see any spots that would be hard to get up, and I take a magic eraser and I will scrub these spots up first. Also take these off and put them in the sink to be scrubbed with Dawn dish soap. Take my Mr. Clean and get the front. All right, so after I've taken the knobs off and I'm gonna scrub them out in the sink, I took my magic eraser and I wiped the front of it down. But if you only use this, it will leave a white residue on your oven. So then you will take the all-purpose cleaner, spray it down. This is for black, white, stainless steel, any type of oven. You're always gonna use the all-purpose cleaner first. Make sure to get the handle really well because that is where it usually gets the dirtiest. Make sure to get this lip right here and also this right here. It's where a lot of the grime and grease sit. So after you finish wiping the front of the drawer and the door and the handle and where the knobs are, you will take, for this oven, you're going to take glass cleaner and you're going to spray it down. But for a stainless steel oven, you're going to take stainless steel cleaner and clean it with a rag. And now that it is finished, the inside is clean. You can check it and see where the cleaner might have been dripping and make sure to get that up. And then you're also going to check the areas around the oven to make sure you did not leave any black. All right, guys, that is how we clean an oven, stovetop, and all the surrounding areas. Although this video makes it seem like it takes a long time, once you get in there, one side note, you are always going to make sure that you clean the upper cabinets and this top part before you clean your stove, because if you clean your stove first and then you go up here and wipe things down, it's going to fall on top of the stove and you're going to end up cleaning the stove again. We want to make sure there are no hairs, no paper towel specks. You want to make sure there's nothing left on the stove. All right, so that is how you clean the stovetop and the oven and everything around it. This should take a team member between 10 to 25 minutes to clean all of that, depending on how bad the oven is, but that is how you do it. Make sure you take note of this. Make sure you know which products you're using. Make sure you're not using stainless steel on the top part of the oven so you're not scratching it. We just want to make sure we do a really good job for our clients and that we're not leaving anything behind. Check for hairs, check for specks, check for anything. So that's how we clean an oven.